Hello, it's Steve again with another of my sales tips videos. Today's topic is on communicating value for increased sales. Now, in my role as a sales coach and trainer, I'm quite often approached by sales managers and leaders or even individual salespeople saying, Steve, I'm having a problem negotiating with my customers in a way that allows me to protect my margin, defend against discounting. What I often say to those people is actually negotiation is possibly not the source of the problem. The source of the problem is that we're not creating or communicating enough value to those customers, and therefore we're finding ourselves potentially being beaten up on price towards the end of our sales process. So what I'm going to suggest is there's three parts to being able to communicate our value. First of all is we need to create some new value for our customers. Secondly, communicate the differential value we bring. And then the third part then is capture a fair share of the value that we're creating in the form of negotiating effectively. Now, if I think about how we can do that effectively, what I think about is a Venn diagram where we've got your product and service proposition over here, we've got a bunch of customer needs here, and then we don't work in a vacuum. Competitors are also able to supply their products and services to meet some of those customer needs. The bit that I've highlighted here in the middle is where the magic happens, and the reason why that's where the magic happens is if you look at the Venn diagram, it's the overlap between our customers' issues, the challenges they face, their needs, and our ability to uniquely deliver products and services that would help them in that space because our competitors can't. Now, it's easily said, and almost every salesperson or organisation is looking for where that magic is. And I think there are three things as salespeople that we need to make sure we're expert at. Number one is we need to be expert in our own product and service proposition, because when we know our own proposition in great detail, we're able to find greater opportunities with our customer. Secondly, we need to be experts in the customer's business. By understanding the customer's business in some detail, we can again find additional opportunities. And then finally, we need to be an expert in what's happening in the marketplace. What does our competitor proposition look like? Because only then can we find the unique nuance of our product or service offer that allows us to differentiate ourselves from the competition. Now, once we've found that value, we need to make sure that we're able to articulate that value in a way that comes across as a number for a customer. So our view is that value is a number, everything else is just noise. So when we're anecdotally talking about the features and benefits we bring, it doesn't really cut through a customer's desire to understand the return on the investment they're about to make. So there are three areas that we can consider when we're thinking about the numerical value of our proposition, and that is, does it help the customer generate revenue for themselves in some way? Does it save them some cost? Or does it reduce risk? Is there some emotional win or emotional benefit that they get from that? Now, if you look out for one of my future sales tips, then I'll go into a little bit more detail about how we can work through a process to make sure we're creating compelling, numerically based value propositions that really make the difference between you and other salespeople out there. If you'd like to have a further chat about this or how we could help you inside your own organisation, please contact me, steve@salesstrong.co.uk. Thank you.